Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. Jota. Good morning, everybody. Today it's Monday, y'all. Like Joko Willing said, it's Monday, y'all. Just go get some out. No, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm gonna let you know what is the most important today for Real Madrid, what is the most important today for all los Madridistas, because as you know, after the win against Sevilla on Saturday, 3-1, we are not only top in the standings again, but also we're waiting for our next stop, which is going to be in Leipzig in Germany, in one of the last games of the champions. I'm hoping to win as well, right? But let me tell you, we are gonna see new faces because the squad list was released last night, and this is the squad list. So I'm gonna share with you the names of the players that will be there, that will make it, and I'm gonna let you know a couple things, okay? So we will have to Courtois in the goal, Lunin, Luis Lopez, and then defenders, Dani Carvajal, Eder Militao, David Alaba, Vallejo, Nacho, Odriozola, Lucas Vázquez, Rudiger, Ferland Mendy. Midfielders, it's gonna be for Kroos, Modric, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Dotor, and Arribas, the two youngsters, and then like a forwards is gonna be Hazard, Asensio, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Álvaro, another youngster. So as you can see, Benzema and Fede Valverde are not going to make it just because it's not, I mean, they're injured, right? It's nothing major, but it is better to prevent before to have anything worse, right? So Carlo Ancelotti decided to leave them here in Madrid. So the guys are flying up to Germany right now, and these are the players that will be against Leipzig. To me, yeah, there's a little chance for the youngsters to play. That's very true. But for example, if we speak about the attack, I think the three players will be in the attack of Real Madrid will be Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo Goes, and Marco Asensio. That's my opinion. I think that Marco Asensio will have a chance to play in the starting 11 since a long time ago. I mean, the last time we saw the Marco Asensio in the starting 11 was like, I don't know, maybe months ago. So I'm not quite sure about it, but it's been quite a while without seeing Marco Asensio in the starting 11. The other day, I mean, we've been seeing the Marco Asensio coming on the pitch like in the last 15 minutes over the last games. I mean, Carlo Ancelotti is still counting on him, and I mean, to be honest, every time Marco Asensio makes it, I mean, he scores or he assists, which is great. So I mean, all the few minutes that he has are great, are just awesome. I mean, every time he does something, I mean, every time he comes on, he does something important. So that's very good for him. And then in the defense, we will see probably to Rudiger again. We will see to, I don't know, maybe Alaba, Militao, and then Mendy might rest. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about it. And Carvajal as well. Then the midfield is going to be for, in my opinion, Tchouaméni, probably Camavinga, probably Kroos. Yeah, I think that Modric or Toni Kroos will rest, considering it's not a game where you are, you know, where you have to earn the qualification for any round or something. So I think that they might rest, or some or the other might rest this game against Leipzig. So let's see. And that is as far as the squad list. And then there are more stuff though. I mean, and it's not about the champions. It's about, for example, Jude Bellingham. According to Rodrigo R.Faez, Jude Bellingham remains Real Madrid's number one target, okay? So this is something we've heard before about the player of Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, Real Madrid is working on him. Real Madrid is silently working on Jude Bellingham, and he, in my opinion, wants to play for Real Madrid, but for now, he just doesn't want to say anything, right? He just wants to keep playing for Borussia Dortmund, and that's it. I mean, he doesn't want to make any scandal or does anything like louder, or no, he just wants to keep playing for Borussia Dortmund and working on the signing for Real Madrid silently. I mean, off the cameras, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, definitely Real Madrid is still working on Jude Bellingham, so I'm hoping for him to become a Real Madrid player very soon, but it's not going to be this year. It is probably going to happen at some point next year, okay? Next year, probably for June or something like that. And that's great, because to me, Jude Bellingham is one of the best midfielders at this moment right now. So he's a very well-rounded guy, and he can deliver a bunch of things. So I'm hoping for him to become another Real Madrid player and still be one of the best midfielders in the world. So my opinion is very good at that. And yeah, that's it. The other thing I wanted to share with you all guys is this Chilena from Eden Hazard, man. During the practice last night, I mean, what he did, it was this. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot play it, right? But look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wish he had a chance to show everybody that he's still on top, but man, it's difficult. It's difficult. He's not gonna have any chance, right? He's not gonna have any chance. Actually, he has become the last option, the last pick from Carlo Ancelotti, and he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he's gonna have any chance to show anybody anything, but he's still doing doing good during the practices, so at least is something. The other thing is what Carlo Ancelotti said the other day. This is one of the best squads I've ever had, if not the best. I mean, yeah, that's very true, because if you see that, I mean, the sensation, the feeling we all have regarding to Real Madrid is pretty much we are not going to lose any single game, because in every single game we know exactly what to do at every single moment, right? And we do know that we are able to deliver something to win every single game. We know how to do that. We know how to get through the problems, especially in games, in times where the rival is putting you down and is forcing you to do something special. Like the other day against Sevilla, they draw, right? They scored, they were 1-1, and we were able to figure it out, so we could get the 3 points again in the last 15 minutes, right? With a couple of simple plays. And that is that is one of the secrets of the success of Real Madrid right now, that we have a lot of experience in any moment, right? We have a bunch of players with a lot of hours of flight, and that is the difference versus other teams that have really good players, right? I mean, like big stars, big names and stuff like that, but they lack when it comes to experience, right? They lack the experience that Real Madrid has, and that's important as well. It's very important, because in these days, Real Madrid players don't have to look at each other all the time. They know up front what is going to happen, and they are kind of programmed to play in every single game and how to overcome the possible problems that pop up, right, in every single moment. So that's awesome. It's just great. So that's why we're winning all the time. Yeah. The other thing is, according to Fabrizio Romano, Florentino Perez is hoping for Toni Kroos to extend his contract with Real Madrid one more year. But let me tell you, it's not easy, because Toni Kroos is a very special guy, he's a very special player, and I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not quite sure Toni Kroos is going to stay in Real Madrid, because he wants to decide what to do with his life. So we will have to wait a little bit more, okay? And then I wanted to share with you all the news of the day, which was the release of the contract of Kylian Mbappe, because it's just crazy. Take a look at that. Look, Mbappe's contract is this way. Salary, 72 million a year, which is completely insane, okay? 72 million dollars a year. It's insane, it's nuts, and I don't even want to think about how PSG is going to pay all the money. I mean, I think it's going to be Qatar, right? But I mean, it's a lot of money. And then signing bonus of 180 in 3 installments, scalable loyalty bonus paid after each summer window 70 million, 80 million, 90 million if he takes optional year, because we still don't know if he's gonna stay in PSG or is he going to is going to rip off the contract and come and play for Real Madrid. We still don't know that, but this is in case he complete the 3 years with PSG. But we will have to wait for him to decide whether he want to stay or go out to another team. As you know, I've been talking a lot about Kylian Mbappe with my good friend Edu Cornago. He knows very well what is going to happen, and he knows the only team right now in the soccer spectrum willing to do a kind of craziness is Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool might be willing to sell even to Darwin Núñez and sign to Kylian Mbappe. So let's see what happens, and let's see what he decides. But he's gonna make a ton of money out of PSG, even if he doesn't win anything, even if he doesn't stay in PSG. So let's see. It called my attention. He only signed for 3 years, right? It is not the typical, it's not the normal contract for a professional player in his age. Okay, he should have signed a contract of about 5 years or so, right? That is the most typical thing that happened. But I don't know, something is probably going on that we don't know. We are missing something, and in my opinion, it is the player probably wanted to save the right to quit at some point and rip off the contract and say, okay, I'm done here, I go somewhere else, right? So that's why I think that he decided to sign for 3 years instead of 5 or something like that. Okay, so okay, that's it, what I have for you all, guys. I hope you liked the video, enjoy the day, and of course I will keep you posted whatever happens, guys. Bye bye.